Hello and welcome to the Clashing of Steel. Today I have an epic gameplay footage of the map Thermopyles or Thermopylae with the General Miltiades. I'm gonna fast forward the running parts so I can talk a bit about the tactics. My goal here is to make a cooperative play for the watchtower with my archer buddy Reconian. As you can see, there's already a small conflict up near the watchtower, and I'll send my units to hold that line there. So I played Miltiades with 3 spearmen units. I left one in the rear to defend the archers, who I'm in the party with, and 2 up front to capture and hold the watchtower. As you can see, they tried to strike me a bit from the sides, so I set up my phalanx and moved them a bit to the rear. This way I won't lose pretty much any units, or at least not anymore. Although the surprise damaged my units or even killed a few soldiers, I am still quite capable of holding them back. And as you can see, they are on the retreat. It was a wise decision because they weren't able to push through me. And right now I'm noticing that there are riders trying to come from the forest behind. They destroyed that spear unit's archers and now are trying to outmaneuver the spear units left there. As you can see, I'm building a small box here to defend my archers against enemy cavalry. And just in the nick of time I got these up, and well, the cavalry is pretty much useless now. He can't charge through my units, or at least without suffering many casualties. As you can see, few run past me, and well, they're still pretty much useless. So now they're on the retreat, and well, I saved my archers. It was kind of a suicide to charge into the phalanx. I mean, there was practically no chance that he could have gotten through. Because it's a low tier game, many players haven't yet adapted to their playing styles or the usage of perfect tactics. So players hoping just to charge through your phalanx or through your forces without suffering many casualties and destroying the archers behind might not be the best course of action. As you can see, I am fast forwarding again because, well, there isn't much tactics to do here. There's a lot of walking and a lot of guarding the archers, so I'll try to move the best I can to have archers between my units, guarded at all times. You can already see archers focusing another swordsman unit. I'm trying to flank them from behind. Okay, so they reacted to this, which is good in the name of tactics, but not so sure it's a wise decision against spear units. You can see that the game speed has returned to normal, and this is about the part where the tactics will begin. If you look at the unit balance, you can see that we are, well, pretty much gravely outnumbered, but we managed to turn it around. So archers are giving a bit suppressing fire. I'm trying to, well, guard their front, while my other unit will try to finish off the swordsman. The archers are doing great work, and our riders have also returned, although with many casualties. So my basic idea here is that I want to protect my archers from 2 different sides. But yet then again, I always have to be prepared to just run through the archers to defend their rear. Because opponents are capturing our base, we have to make our move right now. The archers will need to interrupt, and I will need to defend them. So right now my main focus is to close that opened road or open gate over there. But seeing as the riders are coming from behind, I need to act fast, and fortunately my archers are moving right through my units, which will save a lot of them. Although they got a bit routed over there, it isn't much to worry. And here I just managed to put my unit into the phalanx at the very right moment, at the very last moment. Now I just need to pull them a bit back from there, and I can just hold them there. The riders have retreated, and I'm just trying to manage the best I can here. Fortunately for me, I have 2 units ready to fight, and my... oh god, they charged at phalanx, that's horrible. So I charged here. I'm not still sure it's a wise decision, because I kinda charged into my own phalanx, but... well, at least we didn't lose the game. The main focus here is to get down the enemy archers so that I can manage against the opponents. The archers are doing a great job, but unfortunately there are a few swordsmen that are interrupting them. Still, the archers just finished the main task. They killed the opponent's archer unit, which was my biggest enemy. I can hold against melee, but I can't fight against archers, and now I just have to defend the archers once again. It may seem easy, but it's not. It requires a lot of micromanaging. I often need to switch between units to reposition them or rework with them. As you can see, I'm being flanked from behind. Well, fortunately I have spearmen, so I can hold it pretty well. And, well, the archers are pretty much lost at this point. I can't save them much now. Well, I have still 3 units alive, but 2 of them have suffered heavy casualties. One is pretty adequate. Whoa, that's brutal. Apparently the enemy thought that the cavalry could charge through the remnants of my spearmen, but since they're in the phalanx, they're still quite capable. I failed a bit to defend my archers from the riders, but okay. So my archers should pretty much be lost now. Yes, this will go into the forest and try to hold them there. I have actually another problem rising up, if you can see it on the map. There are 2 enemy forces returning from the forest. So my strongest unit, I'm making a clever tactic of pulling it back and forcing its back against the wall. This way they can't flank me from the behind. The phalanx in the forest still seems capable, but I think the base one is lost. They threw their spears or the javelins at me and made a horrible decision to charge into my unit head on. So the forest is doing pretty well actually, and well, my main unit. And that was also pretty bad corner, or pretty bad direction he charged from. I think the forest will be lost soon as well, but right now I need to maneuver my spear unit so that I can't be flanked, that my face would be always towards the enemy, that my spears would always be towards the enemy. Seeing as they haven't tried to regroup and flank me, I think I'm in a pretty good position. Oh, I understand, he's trying to send his units against my spear units in the forest. And he didn't kill them. But right now I need to deal with the riders. Whoever pinged here, big thanks to them. I managed to turn my troops around at the right moment. Now I just need to deal with the riders as fast as possible, because there is a spear unit and 2 sword units coming from behind. And another moment in the nick of time, when all the enemy just striked when I was around, when I was turned around. And so the tables seem to be turned. Basically I just needed to kill the swordsman and keep my unit on retreat to win, because right now we are the dominating force here. They ended their phalanx and I think they're just trying to attack. Oh god, that's horrible. I still need to keep my units moving because there's a spear unit coming from the sides. I just need to rotate it enough not to get flanked. You can see that the spear unit's morale is slightly decreasing. That means I have a chance. Oh god. No, he's going around, And the corner of their wall or their base practically saves me. They can't flank from that side no more. Although the numbers are getting pretty tight over here. Oh. Okay, he's trying to come around the other side. I should react. And he's practically routed. Yep, he's routed. Woohoo! 20 men did it. There isn't much to see, so I'm gonna fast forward it a bit to the end. The units that I played aren't special or elite. The way I played them just made sure that they could stay alive as long as possible, as long as they aren't flanked. And come on, just die already. Actually the fun part is that the time runs out before the last unit dies. So I'm still pulling my units back just to not to get routed because my general died, but okay. So the victory. The score is just incredible. So you can see here my score. The incredible game I pulled in the end there. I hope you paid notice to the troops, because at some point there was 600 of us and over 1,000 of them, and we just managed to pull it around. Here you can see the KD ratio. I'm the best in my team and the second is my archer buddy Reconian. I was fighting with tier 2 units, so it isn't much surprise when the opponents came head on. I earned over 12,000 silver and over the 1,000 unit experience. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and thanks for watching.